What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Black Couch Booking here with another video, and we're going to talk about Rhea Ripley's title run. But before I start, like, comment, subscribe if you're new. Thank you guys so much for the 900 subscribers. It might not be much, in the grand scheme of things, but it means the world to me. We're going to hit 1,000 subscribers. We're going to do it soon, and we're going to get the ball rolling. We're going to start dropping a lot more content, different content. I have a lot of great ideas. I'm not one of those guys who just covering the current things. I'm covering guys that no one else talks about. I'm covering scenarios that no one can even think of. And that's because I have you guys to help with the voting. And that's because I know you guys want interesting content and not just the same old thing rehashing what happened last week. Thank you guys so much for the support. Let's get right into the video. Thank you. So, Rhea Ripley's title run. Now, let me say this. Rhea Ripley, her run as an individual and her in the Judgment Day, two different things. The Judgment Day run is great. I love everything the Judgment Day is doing. Dominic's on fire. Rhea is the champion. Damian Priest is, building momentum with the Money in the Bank, and Finn Balor has a match. So the Judgment Day is the most successful stable in the WWE right now. Obviously, the Bloodline was running things, but if they're going to go in the direction of the Judgment Day running things, that's fine. The issue is Rhea Ripley's title run. Other than Zelina Vega, she's faced Natalya? And if she's faced someone else, I don't know, because that's how not memorable this title run has been so far. It hasn't been that long. WrestleMania, it seems like it was so long ago, but it really wasn't. That was April, May, June, July. So, understandable. We're trying to build her to have an opponent that makes sense. Obviously, we want to see her go against Bianca Belair, which what I'm hoping is going to happen is Bianca Belair is going to lose that triple threat match at SummerSlam, and then we're going to get Bianca Belair and Rhea Ripley. Somehow, some way, we'll get Bianca Belair on Raw, and that's probably going to be a WrestleMania match most likely. But the issue is, I love Natalya. Whoever knows me, you guys know, I like Dana Brooke. I like Natalya. They're both good workers who deserve more opportunities. Same for Tamina. However, to build a great championship run, you have to have, memorable matches, memorable opponents. Going against Natalya the first time, cool. But we keep having this repeat thing, and there's not really a story to it. It's not really, what's the storyline behind Rhea Ripley and Natalya feuding? If there was a story behind it, it would make sense, but there's really not. Her going against Zelina Vega was, the main reason why is because Backlash was in Puerto Rico. But they did one thing right with that. You could have had Rhea Ripley as a champion who is still a heel, but she gives opportunities to the women who never got opportunities. And that could have been like something that you could have built upon. Zelina Vega, boom. You can say Natalya, all right, Natalya's always in big matches, but you can say, she hasn't really gotten a fair shot at a championship match. You can say that, it's not true, but you can say that, okay, let's go with that narrative. Then we have to move on. She should face Raquel at SummerSlam. That can save how underwhelming this title run has been, but you got to put bangers on bangers on bangers. I'm hoping it's not Liv Morgan, because Liv Morgan has been champion. She's been Money in the Bank. She's had the tag team belt. I think it's time for Raquel Rodriguez to take off. In order to do that, is either you have to make her how she was in NXT, or make it a mixture of her persona now with that NXT ruthlessness. Make her ruthless, but she's still a baby face, and she still smiles, and she still, does everything she does. But she's like, hey, Liv, we're friends, but I'm not really looking out for you right now. I'm looking out for me. We were the tag team champs. We lost. Now I'm trying to secure a singles title. You had your run. I want my run. I want my turn. I want my shot. That's all we have to do, guys. It's nothing too crazy. We could, and then if she loses, which that's what's going to happen. I think they're going to let the Judgment Day have all the belts, but then Damian Priest is going to mess something up by cashing in on Finn Balor either at SummerSlam or at another time. Or if they really want them to have all the belts, he'll cash in on Roman, which, that would be the greatest SummerSlam moment ever. So, hold out hope for that. But Rhea Ripley's run is underwhelming because the opposition, bro. Why can't Rhea Ripley go against a Piper Nevin? Is it Nevin or Nevin? Nevin, aka Dewdrop, for those who know her as Dewdrop. That would be fire. Speaking of which, why can't she go against Alba Fire? Why can't she go up against a Tegan Knox? Why can't she go up against a Dana Brooke? Those matches are matches where we're like, okay, of course Rhea Ripley's gonna win, but it's something so new and so different, and she's going against opposition that's like, now what if they did win? It would make everybody happy. Everyone would be fine with that. Her against former wrestlers who wrestled on the NXT UK roster makes a lot of sense. And she's, she could say, hey, I'm coming back to beat all of you, to show you that, hey, I'm the greatest ever to come out of NXT UK, the greatest to come out of NXT everything. Why can't anyone think of that? That is so simple that it would work. Dominic's booking is simple. That's why it's working. Betrayed his father. Everyone hates him. Let's give him a belt. Let's make him and Rhea Ripley power couple, Eddie Guerrero, China, couple thing going on. Like, why is everything else so difficult for them to grasp? Like, doing the right thing with Rhea Ripley. They doing the right thing with Damian Priest finally, but I think they're about to mess it up, because I genuinely think that Finn Balor should beat Seth Rollins and that Damian Priest should just cash in during the Roman and Jey Uso match. I really think that should happen. And with Rhea Ripley, you should have her face opposition that is so left field that people are like, holy shit, Xia Li is getting a title shot? Dakota Kai, when she gets healthy, is getting a title shot? Aaliyah is back on TV getting a title shot? Even if we know these people are going to lose, who wouldn't like to see Rhea Ripley versus a Candice LeRae or something like that? Why are we fighting people? Well, she's strong, yeah, but we know Natalya is not going to beat Rhea Ripley, because we know how y'all book Natalya. Natalya is a placeholder. She's like in boxing, where the young guy goes against the old guy who's like 34, and the older guy is really, really good. But it's kind of like, all right, if you beat me, young guy, you're next. Rhea Ripley already beat Natalya, and Natalya, we know Rhea Ripley is already next. She's up. She's the champion. So why can't we have a Rhea Ripley versus, like, I could think of so many women. A Rhea Ripley versus Shotzi. That would give Shotzi a lot more to do. A Rhea Ripley versus a Sonya Deville. A Rhea Ripley versus a Shayna Baszler. What is going? It's, even if they're not on the same roster, come on, the roster split, well, we know it's bullshit. But like, Raw and SmackDown have so many people, and we send people down to NXT so much. Rhea Ripley just fought on NXT a couple of weeks ago. Rhea Ripley versus Roxanne. Rhea Ripley versus, you know what I'm saying? Just to get some work. We know it's going to be Bianca Belair versus Rhea Ripley. We know it's going to be Rhea Ripley versus Raquel. We know Rhea Ripley's going to go against Liv Morgan, but you can build this title run up so much better by having things happen that don't normally happen. Suspend my disbelief. I don't think Natalya is going to beat Rhea Ripley. I knew Zelina Vega wasn't going to win because Rhea Ripley just got the belt. Suspend my disbelief. Liv Morgan is not going to beat Rhea Ripley if she faces Rhea Ripley next. Raquel is probably not going to beat Rhea Ripley right now, but that is what I want to see, because Raquel hasn't gotten a shot yet. We have Sonya Deville and Chelsea Green tag team champions. Excellent. Who's next for the main championship? I want to see that title defended against somebody else besides Natalya now, like yesterday. Give Zelina a rematch. Anything is better than trying to rehash the same thing, because you know what it is too? Natalya is a placeholder for everybody. Bianca Belair, Asuka, everybody has to defend against Natalya, and we know Natalya's gonna lose. Not because she sucks, because the WWE, she has the most matches, she has the most this and that. WWE's like, you already got your flowers, so we don't gotta give you another championship. Alright, cool, man, just let her wrestle then. Let her be a tag team champion again. Her and Tamina could link back up. Do something else. But Rhea Ripley's run has been underwhelming. Her run with the Judgment Day in general is amazing, is fire, but her as a champion is not working right now. I think Asuka's run is a little bit better right now, even though it's kind of the same issue. But at least look who she's going against right now: Charlotte Flair and Bianca Belair, and obviously Io Sky is going to get involved. So Asuka has, or that championship is going to have a bunch of good runs that are coming. But Rhea Ripley is kind of like, I don't know what's really going to happen with that, because there's more so focused on the Judgment Day as a whole, as a group. They're not focused on making Rhea Ripley strong as a champion. Well, I digress. Let me know what you guys think, man. Like, comment, subscribe, and we're on the road to 1,000 subs. Like I said, thank you guys for everything. Without you, this wouldn't be possible. Peace.